Welcome to our training video on standard operating procedures for credit and debit card acceptance for card-present transactions. Your cardONE payment experts want to highlight key items for you to share with your team in order to properly process sales and returns while minimizing your risk for chargebacks. By following these procedures, you can ensure that transactions are processed accurately and securely. Let's get started. EMV stands for EuroPay, MasterCard, and Visa. Cardholder information is stored on a metallic chip instead of within a magnetic stripe. These chips can only be authenticated by special readers, making them more secure than stripe-only cards. Businesses that have upgraded their point-of-sale systems or terminals to accept EMV cards can benefit as the liability for fraudulent transactions now shifts to the card issuer in a card-present environment. Note that it is critical to follow procedures in when accepting and processing an EMV card to take advantage of that liability shift. First, be sure that the actual cardholder presents his or her card for payment. Second, insert the EMV card into the card reader or tap to process a payment. And third, obtain an approval code. Attempting to reprocess a card after a decline can result in a chargeback. This is true even if a successful approval code is generated after a previous decline within a 24-hour period. Do not swipe the magnetic stripe on a card if the EMV chip does not work. You will be liable for the transaction. As a reminder, card not present and e-commerce transactions do not have the same protection from chargebacks as card present EMV transactions do. If you need further assistance or information about fraud mitigation products for card not present or e-commerce environments, please contact us at cardONE. When a customer presents their credit or debit card for payment, the name on the card should match the customer that is making the purchase. For example, Sally Smith cannot use John Smith's card, regardless of the circumstances. Sally must present her own card. Note that payment cards do not come with borrowing privileges. What is your return and refund policy? Is that policy stated on the invoice that the customer receives? A refund must be returned to the original form of payment. Do not issue a refund to a different card, even if the customer states that they share an account with their partner, spouse, or anyone else. If the customer indicates that their bank has issued a new card, you have the option to offer the customer a store credit, or if you are using one of our Clover terminals, log into the Clover payment portal or terminal itself, find the original transaction and issue a refund. If a card is damaged or the EMV chip does not read, ask for another form of payment. Do not accept a damaged EMV card or choose to use the magnetic strip for an authorization or approval. Counterfeit cards are flooding our marketplace. Once a fraudster successfully makes a purchase with a fraudulent card, they will often quickly make additional purchases. Do not rush the sale or allow for intimidation tactics. Slow the sales process down and remember to follow the procedures for a successful, secure sale. To recap, always insert or tap an EMV chip card to protect your business from chargebacks. Digital wallet payments do not offer the same protection from chargebacks. The cardholder must present their own card for payment. Lastly, establish a clear refund and return policy. Communicate these policies effectively to your customers. Refunding the original card on file is one way to avoid chargebacks, as it provides the customer with their funds back to the source they used to make the purchase. Refer back to your program guide for ethical changes in payment industry rules and regulations on a regular basis. If you are not using cardONE, let us help you take your payment processing to the next level. Contact us today to schedule your payment processing review, or if you have any questions,